I have so much to stun about that I don't know where to start. It baffles me. Baffles me. So I ask myself this question, and you can ask yourself the same. Who do you know? Who do you know with 2 thumbs in their own Louis shoe? This guy.
Come again.
You're tuned in with Amani Haze, very special edition with my brothers. Episode 8. We got together because I've been talking to myself.
Perkin.
Too long. Perkin. Wow.
Fitted God.
Yo, everybody's quarantined. How are we? How are we feeling for the 3rd week?
This joint is unbearable, man. We need to get out the crib, Bree.
That's a fact.
We need to open up outside.
Hopefully this joint ends soon, man, so we can get back to normal. I'm tired of watching 2K on TV. I need to see real basketball. This joint is crazy. So,
yeah. But just had to watch WrestleMania with no audience, man. It was bad.
I heard about that. I heard it was bad.
Tariq, you still watch it without the audience?
I tried, man. It was very
unbearable. Like you're desperate.
Did they put the crowd sound in that joint?
Bro, nothing, bro. It was quiet.
No way. That joint just sound like an alley fight.
Bro, all you can say is just a mat. That's it, bro. Like nothing, them talking. It was horrible.
This joint's wild, man. I never seen something like this.
Social media is wild. This got the people going crazy. Like, I ain't never seen people.
So much unity.
No. Not even that. Like, just people's, I want to say self-worth so bad, but maybe that's not the right word. But people have no shame. They just have no shame.
Everybody trying to go viral.
Be specific.
With people putting their pussy lips on live for $1,000? Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, wow.
Hey, wait.
The real demons.
Hold on. Let's talk about that. How you don't have no values if you hustling during this time and still getting money?
Wow, on live though?
You're getting money.
That's how they want to get it, though, Amani. That's how they want to get it.
Y'all didn't see that video with the lady twerking with the sparklers in her thing in front of
That's different, though. She had a kid there.
Different situation. We need to talk about that. She was wilding.
That's what they doing. That's what they doing.
I'm talking about the regular joints that's on Boozy joint, and they doing
that's
it for
not what I was talking about.
That's why I said you gotta
be mindful. You gotta be
mindful.
Okay,
that's a whole other situation. She's wilding. She's definitely wilding for that one.
Yo, I agree with you 1,000% on that one. She's wilding.
And then like the bed looked like it was gonna catch on fire and all that. Like you really
wasn't her mom's right there holding the baby too?
Yeah, smiling.
Yeah, that was wild. Grandma was there holding the baby while her daughter was twerking. Like that was wild.
Oh man, the whole family.
Maybe you didn't see it.
You didn't see that, Johnny Xavier?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Oh, Shorty's on the bed. The whole pee is out, twerking. Grandma sitting on the couch holding the baby, and the other baby just sitting there looking at his mom's.
She had a sparkler. She had a sparkler.
He was doing one of the moves that Shorty did on your birthday.
Oh my God, they're going
one
crazy.
One of the moves Shorty did on your birthday in the basement.
Oh, you didn't see the video with the stripper and the peas, and she was in a hallway stripping in a hallway?
Oh, yeah.
I seen that.
That was so dirty, son.
I see that one.
No shame.
I see that one.
See, now you can't put them in the same boat. There's classes, there's levels to this joint.
I'm just saying the whole
that's on Tory Lane's joint is quality joints. You feel me?
Okay, we can get into that. I wasn't talking about that. I mean, like Boozy's live, Tory Lane's lives. There is
Boozy live been getting a little bit ratchet too. He got kicked off for a couple days. Yeah, he got kicked off for a couple days because he had some wild joints on there.
Really?
Wilding out. He just got his back. Tory's getting his own today. I think he got quarantine popping off tonight.
It's popping right now.
Popping right now.
It was on right now. Quarantine. Viral right now.
Yo, what's going on with your boy Young Chop for real?
My boy Young Chop
Oh
trying to go
my
viral
God.
right now. He's in Atlanta going crazy.
My man got shot at the other day.
Got shot at twice.
He's bugging. But they saying he got mental issues.
Yo,
He
he's
does,
wild
bro.
right
If you watch those videos, he for sure does.
Yo, he's wilding. He's starting drama with everybody.
now. Man, looking for 21 Savage, and man, 21 Savage is deported. Who you looking for?
21 is still out here.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Bro, they
The
sent
UK?
him to the UK, bro.
No.
What?
I mean, that's the UK. You made me say the UK.
That's where he's from, though.
He's from British or something like that, bro.
Yeah, he's from the UK, but he's not there.
from British. From Britain, man. Yo, chill.
From
Yo.
Britain land, yeah? Men's from Britain land, yeah? Where's men's from, yeah? Yo.
Where's
Nah,
man
he's from
from,
the UK, but I don't know if they sent him back yet. I don't think they sent him back. He's
Nah,
still
they
in
sent
Atlanta
him, bro.
somewhere. No, he's in
They
Atlanta
sent
somewhere.
Because
that's
he
why
went
Chop
live. He went live.
British.
He was in British. Britain,
He's in
whatever.
British?
Whatever it's called,
He's
yo.
in
He was in
British.
Britain, yo.
So he's in British. Okay. That's crazy.
It was British, man.
Nah, but that nigga Chop is wilding though, son.
Yo, he's wilding right now.
He's wilding. He's wilding. NBA Youngboy and Kodak wilding.
Nah,
Okay.
NBA Youngboy. No, Yaya's wilding. Not even NBA.
Yaya's
That's-
really wilding. Talk about Yaya.
That's a
He's out of
fact.
control.
Yaya is wilding.
No.
He's one
Now at the
slap.
end of the day, no. What do you expect her to do though?
We
Not
mean
that.
Not stab nobody.
Man say,
This is NBA Youngboy.
with
Is
herpes.
that a bitch?
This
Yes,
nigga would
Susie,
slap
I
her
like
body
over
around.
herpes.
This nigga would slap her body around the room if she talked to this nigga crazy. This nigga's retarded.
Her
man.
dad
You
is
see how the nigga hold a
undefeated, bro.
cigarette?
Yo, her dad don't
Her
care
dad's
about her. Her
undefeated, bro.
dad can't care about her. You didn't hear
Her
when
dad don't shoot guns though.
young boy was like,
These are some street dudes. You think
Youngboy don't shoot guns.
NBA Youngboy's
I don't
gonna
know.
come and try to throw hands with Floyd? Hell no.
My son Kodak Black is gonna slap Youngboy when he get home.
Oh yeah,
I'm telling
that's
you.
happening big time. But
Y'all don't think so?
That's not
Nah.
happening for another 3 years. So
Nah,
Y'all think he's like a copy of Kodak though?
hell yeah, I think so.
I don't even
I don't
listen.
think he's a
Yeah, what?
copy. I think he's a
I'm bumping
mixture of
too much,
Kodak
I
and
don't know.
Boozy put together.
You said they
He's like,
vote
what?
too much?
I think he's
But
a
I
mixture
said,
of
I
Kodak and
don't play
Boozy.
him so much. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really listen to
Nah, what you mean? Music wise or personality?
Young boy be
I
dumping.
feel like
Music
music
a little bit
wise,
of both.
Jamal?
personality wise, he's like Kodak. Music wise, he's like Boozy.
Music wise, he like Boosie and Wayne together. Okay.
Yeah, I can see that. But I don't even think he's gonna get crazy like that. I think it's some industry shit. Kodak got an album coming out, so he needs some clout right now.
I didn't even hear about all of that while he was in jail. Like,
Well, they be having phones.
so they don't be getting in trouble when they be doing the TikToks and going viral with their jail videos and stuff.
I mean, sometimes, but what you gonna do? Go? They gonna send you to jail while you in jail?
Stay in the jail.
Yo.
while you in jail.
Them niggas is doing 25 to life. They don't care.
That's crazy. He's not even trying to get out on good behavior. I'm confused.
Hell no. Ain't none of that.
Just accept jail life.
Nigga, once you
Okay.
get 25, once they slap 25 to life on you, man, like
Like,
Shit.
might as well wild out.
You might as well. No cap.
I'm feeling like how they feeling right now. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yo,
Oh, no, let's talk about Drake now.
let's talk about Drake.
let's talk about Drake.
Let's
Let's
talk about
Drake.
the last track that came out, bro. I do not like it.
Bunch of men put on this talk.
No. Let's backtrack. Let's backtrack to Juicy Slide.
To which slide?
Just
That's what I'm saying. I don't like it.
Oh, man, recent though.
Yo,
Y'all like that
My
song?
thing-
I like it.
the argument I've been having lately was like people keep on saying like, oh, he's been doing this like bubblegum rapping and he's trying to like do something that he's not. I feel like what he's doing is smart marketing. Like he's trying to keep himself
It
relevant.
is smart marketing, but listen, this is the reason why I didn't like what Drake did. Because if you could remember when the Hot Girl Summer shit was popping off with what's it, City Girls and Megan Thee Stallion, he was trying to shut that shit down with the Care Package album that he dropped. So he dropped a little R&B album to try to soften out the girls, and he's
It
like,
was
"Nah, I don't want you to
horrible.
get on that
Like
hype
it-
shit." That album flopped.
There was
So
no
now-
room for that.
Huh?
It was old songs.
Yeah, I mean, it was old songs, but
old.
that was his motive. He was trying to bring back that, women type, lovey-dovey type shit, and that shit did not work.
Drake knows Care Package was not touching Hot Girl Summer at all. He had to put out.
I feel like he tried to use that to water that shit down because it was getting too crazy on the female side. Girls was blowing up.
But he kind of joined it. He kind of joined them though with Nice for What. If you think so, about it.
Yeah, because he was. I mean, that was Drake. Drake is the type of person that weathers the storm.
It was Drake's summer though. It was Drake's summer though too.
They tried to steal that shit. They practically stole that.
Yeah, they hit like every summer for real.
And he was upset about that shit.
Sometimes it affect, I don't like when he does that because he definitely steals a lot of their thunder for like newer artists. Like when he joined the wave that they on, because he did the same thing to Dram, and I was just there like kind of killed the whole man.
But every new artist that come out,
that's what he's doing right now.
Every new artist that come out, Drake always want a song with them. Like it's so annoying.
Wait, hold up. If you was a new artist and you had the biggest rapper in the game want to get on your song.
All right, but look, wait, but look at it. Change.
I'm taking that.
Look at it,
bro. Look at the track list.
I'm jocking that.
You gotta look at it from both sides though, because
look at the track list, bro. Look at Block Boy JB. Look at Party Next Door. Look at Division. Look at all of them. They all like.
Look at McConan though.
They can't like. Hey, look McConan too.
None of them can make
It's a whole.
Once Drake hopped on that track, it became a Drake track, and now you cannot make another song that competes with that song no more.
The ratio of people that came up off the Drake feature.
A lot of these
people that ended their career with a Drake feature.
I don't want Drake on my track because that's just like when Chief Keef came out with "Don't Like" and Kanye hopped on that joint. It was Kanye's song now. You know what I mean? And Chief Keef
No. Everybody feel like the original better though. Everybody feel like the original better.
Definitely like it with Reese.
Bro,
yeah,
Jadakiss didn't even have to be on that song, to be honest.
Like, I like Big Sean. I really need that verse either.
Nigga said G Jackie with the sleeve cut. A vest?
Nah, but I understand what Janelle's saying.
And Kanye want to name drop the wrong actor.
Go to hell.
But they do play Kanye.
After that song, he talks about that song. He said, I didn't want Kanye on because he took it to a whole nother place where I didn't want that song to go. That was some gangster trap shit, and he turned it into some fashion shit. Like,
but what Kanye did is different than what Drake did, though.
Nah, yeah.
I feel like Drake does it more. Kanye doesn't have the opportunity to. He doesn't work with a lot of people.
Nah,
yes, he does. He works with more people than Drake.
You think so?
Yeah.
All Kanye does is work with
Kanye
people.
work with more underground people than Drake.
Nah, Drake. Look, what Drake does is Drake use the underground people, but Drake publicly be fucking with niggas that's like in his sphere of
like the
celebrity, I guess.
Slide, isn't that from an actual person? Like, didn't he?
Yeah. But he did it for
he gave them credit.
He did it
First
for TikTok.
Of all, that dance is trash, bro.
It is. It is.
The dance itself is trash.
The reason why he made that song is because Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion is blowing up on TikTok with that.
See, I get, but we not the target market, no cap.
Yeah, it's smart, but the dance is trash.
It's smart though. It's smart though.
He's got to make that dance look good, bro. That shit is trash on the regular, bro. It's trash. That's
you know that dance is not really that dance, though, right?
Huh?
That dance is not really that dance. He was talking about the moonwalk.
He was referencing it like it was a metaphor for the moonwalk, the whole thing.
So if you do the steps that he said, it's actually the moonwalk. And then when
so why is he moonwalking
in the damn video? He did the dance in the video. He did do the moonwalk.
This nigga doing left slide.
I mean, you know things is metaphors, but I'm just letting you know.
After I seen DJ Khaled do that shit, I was like, no.
Right, see, now
that was Chance really.
Look it up, Amani, you'll see it.
It looked like a workout plan after DJ Khaled did that shit. I was done.
What people fail to realize, like when I be trying to tell people, I'm like, yo, Drake doesn't care about being a rapper anymore. Like he cares, he's a pop star. Like
yeah. That's been like that for a while.
But you can't say that if you listen to his album cuts, his intros and his outros on his albums, he's always rapping.
He's lyrical. I'm not gonna say he's not lyrical.
I think he just know how to play the game.
And a rapper now, though. I don't think.
As far as being a rapper, Drake is not no rapper no more. He don't want to be a rapper. This nigga make music. He's a music.
He's not
artist.
even a singer though, so it's like,
at all. You can't put him in the category.
He's like a soft talker, but they counted as singing.
Soft talker, yeah.
And now, statement of the day with Arlo Thorne.
Swagger 100,000 trillion.
And that was statement of the day with Arlo Thorne.
Is Playboy Cardi still in jail from the time they locked him up?
He got out like an
Got
hour
out the same
later.
day.
What did he go to jail for?
Oh.
For guns, right?
Guns and drugs.
And drugs.
You know,
That
Rob.
was, we didn't have,
Playboy had like what? Like 10 packs of eights? Like, why you didn't just buy a big pack?
They don't sell them. They don't sell them. They don't sell the exotic shits like that. They only sell them at Ace.
Bro, it gets me tight. But yo, I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna give you a $3,000. Just give me the whole pack.
give me the bag and
just put them in a big. You can just dump them out into a
packs.
bigger bag.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't understand that shit.
I'm not even gonna lie.
He could never flop. He could
I
never.
was-
can't.
I don't know if Cardi gonna do the same thing though.
Cardi can possibly flop, but nah, he's not gonna flop. He
I
can
think
at least
Cardi's
get a
gonna
100.
flop because he's
You
gonna
said
try to
100
come back
for
with that
Cardi?
little baby voice shit, and that shit was 5 years ago.
Nah, it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
100 for Cardi?
Huh?
You said 100
Yeah.
for Cardi?
Mm-hmm.
I think he'll get 100.
His fan base gonna come out strong. Trust me, bro.
Only
Yeah,
because
just
they
the
waited. But if he waits too long,
Because Uzi, I thought Uzi was gonna get like 120, 130, bro.
Uzi went
300.
crazy. Uzi went crazy.
That was nuts.
That's
Uzi
crazy.
went crazy.
And me, like before this, I thought Cardi would get like 60, 70. But nah, bro. Like if you really think about where he's at now, he's dead in that
Cardi
space.
like 150.
Like this is the project that determines whether or not he's really gonna be in that same space that like keep climbing the career ladder.
And
or
that's
whatever
why
it
I
is.
feel like it's gonna be so crucial if it flops or if it's good or not. Because
Facts.
if it's not good, this is gonna determine his career.
Facts.
True.
Wait,
this is
hold
the
up.
album.
Wait, Xavier, you listen to Cardi?
Nah, I don't listen to Cardi.
Me
Why you
either. I
asking?
don't listen. I can't listen to Cardi, bro. So
I
why?
can't listen to Cardi.
I can't do it.
Why y'all don't like Cardi?
It's like listening to Young Thug.
Hell no.
Oh,
Nah.
I like that.
dude,
They're on the same
don't
level.
like that.
Hey,
Hell no.
as
Hell
watch
no.
your goddamn mouth.
No.
No,
I'm not saying they're on the same level, but as far as their music is hard to understand, but when you break it down, they're actually saying some shit.
Nah,
I feel like
Nah,
Cardi
bro.
do not be doing
Doug
that.
definitely put way
No.
more words.
There's
Doug
nothing
Cardi
definitely
be
to break
saying
down with
nothing.
Cardi. Cardi said
On
what he said.
purpose.
Like, Cardi
Yo,
said
Doug
what
is Cardi no way.
he said.
Doug is putting way more words inside of his verses. Cardi is giving you like
he
6
said,
words.
"Rell."
He's giving you 6 words 10 times.
He said,
Like, he's giving you 6 words 10 times.
Yo, Doug and Cardi no way though, son.
Yeah, you
Mm-mm.
can't. Yeah, Jamal, you've been on a roll, but this is okay.
I'm like Stephen A in this bitch right now.
Yeah.
I'm starting wild beef. That's what I do.
OD.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Who's the next
But
song I'm
if
about
we
to
talking,
compare
if we
right
talking
now?
about Cardi and then you gotta talk about Nudie too, then I guess.
my son Nudie. Niggas is
He's
is
doing his
blackballing
thing.
my son Nudie.
What?
I feel like this last album wasn't as hard as the other two that Pierre did.
I think without Pierre, Nudie not gonna shine. No
He's
kidding.
not gonna shine
Your
without
beef is just crazy though. That's why everything he touches is fire.
Facts.
Oh,
not
Pierre,
gonna
another
shine
one, bro.
Yeah.
Pierre.
Every Pierre beat is fire, bro.
Yes.
The
We
last,
never
the last
spoke
one.
about Life of Pierre. Y'all
You're
like
gonna
that
be king
album?
of New York. Don't even
Yeah, that's my favorite album.
give another 5
that
years.
year.
Top 3 for me last year. Top 3.
Bro, that was top 2 for me last year, bro. I played that album
Yellow
like
B?
it was the Bible, son.
Shane,
No,
Shane,
yeah,
My
Shane,
favorite for the year.
They said
And then
no.
Slime Year after that.
You like that album, Shane?
I
Slime Year
tried,
was
bro.
alright, bro.
I tried.
Man,
I
that jump was
tried. I haven't, and I tried like a couple months ago. I liked it. I really liked
Nah,
it.
Pierre,
it's
Pierre
so
was top
clever.
3,
Yo.
bro.
That album is real clever.
Great.
I like
Just
And the
the
transitioning
sound.
was great too.
There's a
the
different
transition
sound.
was
I like it.
perfect, bro. It was perfect, the transition. It reminded me a little bit of how Travis Scott did his last album. How he transitioned
Exactly,
the
yeah,
song.
yeah.
Reminded me of Tame Impala album.
Yeah, I like
Perfect.
it.
Yes,
Yo, what was that
David.
song on
Yes.
Travis Scott album, Todd? Was that Cookie?
Which one?
Huh?
Chocolate? It started with a C. It was like
Coffee
a
Bean?
Coffee,
Oh,
yeah,
Coffee
that
Bean.
one.
Yeah.
That was a good ass track, bro.
Okay.
It was.
Who's
I don't
Chocolate?
remember what it's called.
Travis
I
Scott.
don't look at
Coffee
songs
Oh, yeah,
titles
yeah,
when I'm
yeah,
listening
yeah,
to it.
Yeah,
I
that was a good
remember when
song.
you said you like that last song. That song is literally an outro because I don't really.
I didn't. I
I
don't
like
like.
Houston Fornication.
Oh yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah, that's a nice joint too.
That song is just. It's just
Bro.
hell. It's just.
Y'all ranking Travis albums or not?
Huh?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Y'all did that already too, no?
Hold on, let me pull
Low
it up.
key, but y'all was upset about my decision. I don't know.
I gotta look at his album. So
Can we put it up on the screen somehow? Can we put the albums up on the screen somehow?
Somebody else have to share the screen.
I'm about to do it. Hold up.
Who's going first?
Guys,
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go first.
All right.
Boom. Top. I guess I'll go from last. Last is Birds for sure. Yeah, after
Birds?
That's last, as in. So what we doing?
Make
top
him go.
five?
Make him go.
No. I'm just doing my worst first because it's hard to choose the best one.
We doing five. Out of five. Yeah. Out of five. Yeah.
It's Birds. Shit. Birds, and then.
Yeah, you said that.
I don't know. It's hard. All right. Birds, and then Owl Pharaoh, and then Days Before Rodeo, then Astroworld. Or it would be I don't know. Days Before Rodeo and Rodeo could switch around. I don't know. But Astroworld definitely his best work.
Yeah. I feel like I'll go Astroworld.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go which one was the one with T.I. them? Rodeo?
You said Days Before.
Days Before. Then I'm gonna go scroll back up, Shane. Let me see what other albums he got. I'm gonna go Rodeo. And then I'm gonna go Birds in the Trap. And then his last joint had to be some underground mixtape shit.
All right.
I'll throw Jack Boys in his last one. I like Jack Boys over Huncho.
I forgot about Jack Boys. Jack Boys could go in the top.
I mean, but he was barely on there though.
I
didn't like him and Quavo album too much.
Terrell, go ahead.
All right. Last I got Owl.
Yeah.
Fourth I have Rodeo, honestly.
Number 4, yeah.
Third I have Birds.
Nightcrawler though, bro.
That was heat though.
Pornography though, bro.
Hold on.
Not on 210 though.
Nightcrawler was
Rodeo last,
right?
I have Rodeo fourth. I like Birds more than Rodeo.
Apple Pie.
You like Birds more than Rodeo?
All right, yo, let the man give his opinion though.
Where? Like, can I speak?
Nah.
And then I might have to go Astroworld first, and then Days Before second. But those two, they go either way.
Terrell love Astroworld.
Amani, go ahead.
I feel like that's his best body of work, man.
All right. First, Days Before.
Wait, you going from the top to bottom or bottom
top to bottom?
All right.
The first is Days Before, and Rodeo, Astroworld, Owl Pharaoh, and Birds.
Gotcha.
Birds, Birds didn't do it for me. Like,
wait, would you put Rodeo or Days Before first?
Days Before. Shit, man. What do you mean? What was your?
That's valid, bro. It's valid. Either way is valid. I can't hate it.
Is you Shane?
Days Before, Astroworld, Rodeo.
This is from bottom to top?
Top.
Nah, top to bottom.
Top to bottom?
Yeah. I got two more, and then I got I'll put Birds next. And then the other ones, I won't even put them on my list.
Wait, what's the other one?
Shame.
Owl
Pharaoh.
Yeah, I'm like, because I can't comment enough on it because I only remember like the two big tracks off it.
Wait,
that would be number 5 for me.
Astroworld is 2.
So yeah. So I got number 5, Owl Pharaoh. Number 4, Rodeo. Number 3, not Birds. Astroworld number 3 for me.
What?
Yeah. Number 2, Days Before. Number 1 will be Birds in the Trap, bro. I think Birds in the Trap.
Todd, you're smoking.
Facts. Yo, Birds in the Trap is his best album to me, bro.
That's why Todd wanted to go last.
Light years, bro.
Yo, I want you to go back to Birds in the Yo, Shane, go to the playlist.
Wait, can we see the track list? Can we see the track list?
Yeah, go to Birds in the Trap. Track.
Birds is heat though. It's better than Rodeo. I'll tell you that much.
Yo, come on, man. Way back.
What the hell? These are all mid songs.
Oh hell no.
Oh no. You wildin'.
Sweet.
Way back to the 10 out of 10. Coordinate is pretty good.
I feel like I could
late night 10 out of 10.
Features as feature wise, yes. As far as how the song sounds, actually, no.
Pick up the phones, you're wild.
Like the cohesiveness, bro. Pick up
the phone was a single.
I don't even count.
It's on there. Heat.
Sweet is actually a really good song. Yeah. And Lose is beautiful too. I'm not like it's definitely not a bad album at all, but in comparison to his other albums, it's just not.
He was in the
Now,
Travis Scott.
question: do you think Travis Scott grew more musically? I mean, production-wise or lyrically?
Production
Either.
definitely.
Because I feel like lyrically, he's still the same artist.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Because
got a little worse. No cap.
Lyrically, I don't think he has like lyric. I can't like really spit a Travis Scott bar, bro.
At all. Plus his lyrics, there's no growth in his lyrics, bro.
That's a fact, bro.
I don't see him as lyrical though.
Yeah, he's
But
not lyrical.
But you got to think about it.
He did with Nav and Gunna.
You need to pay homage to ASAP.
Play what?
You need to pay homage to ASAP Rocky.
Why?
I don't agree with that.
Get out.
I want to hear
Why though? Why?
I want to hear it.
He stole ASAP swag, bro.
No, he didn't.
How? Because he got braids?
Just for braids, honestly, bro. Come on, bro.
Nah.
Sound like Flex, Reek.
If anything, I feel like ASAP owe him homage for his last album that he dropped. Because that was more so sounding like Travis Scott with all the singing and shit that he was doing on Tested.
That's the thing.
True. That's a lazy take, man.
Facts.
Bro.
A lazy take down.
You didn't even load the gun properly and you shot the shit.
Huh? Lazy take, man.
Nah.
Yo, call it what y'all want, bro. It's true.
Bro, there's I don't see any comparison.
No comparison at all.
Please elaborate.
Just braids, honestly, bro. That's really it.
Yo, from the braids to the weight to certain outfits he picks out, very ASAP.
I mean, hell no.
Hell no. Like Reek.
Hell no.
Tariq, your clothing spectrum is just
at all, Reek.
Nope.
They don't dress alike, bro.
At all.
Bro.
Your eye for clothes is not wide enough.
I could bring up outfits. I could compare
Please
outfits
do.
right
Share your screen right
please,
now.
bro.
Go ahead, Reek, please.
Share it.
I'll be right back.
Because I feel like Travis Scott is more street dresser and ASAP is more fashion.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think Xavier is the best person to answer if he thinks Travis Scott copies ASAP, because he don't listen to them like us. Like, he, as a like casual fan watching it, that's the answer that you would get from somebody that don't pay attention like that.
Did
Xavier?
Nah, he here.
Say it again.
Your head is really huge.
You think Travis Scott
you
copies
you in
ASAP?
jail right now, son.
Yo, chill. Chill, yo. I'm getting right.
Go ahead.
Do you think ASAP is copying Travis Scott's flow?
Or vice? Nah. We talking about fashion and influence now.
No.
Like Tariq said, because that's what Tariq said.
I don't see that.
I say fashion wise.
I don't see that.
I have this link.
They in two
I
different
feel like
lanes.
Travis Scott is more so of a rock star than ASAP is. ASAP is not doing nearly none of the shit that Travis Scott is doing. He's not jumping from the crowd. He's not doing
the shows is a really big factor.
But then again, ASAP Rocky mixed with Tyler the Creator. That's a different story.
Bro, let's go all the way back. Let's go all the way
compare.
back from pesos.
Let me
ASAP now
tell you
has
about
been
it.
responsible for a lot of the ways how we dress now.
What does that have to do?
But
with
nobody
Travis
said that
Scott?
it's not a fact.
Word. This guy's. You're arguing two different things, bro.
Facts.
Definitely the argument is two different facts, but I can agree with your point just now. I feel like ASAP definitely is the reason why we mix streetwear with fashion.
Yeah, I don't think nobody would debate ASAP's influence fashion-wise.
Fashion-wise, but definitely.
And I'm just trying to say, I feel like Travis took that blueprint, he ran with it, because I think he did the same method. He started doing the same
I
stuff.
never looked at Travis as a stylish nigga, like
at all. Travis,
bro, that ass no
cap. Upset sometimes, yo.
My son, he used to wear just a lot of
like
skate brands.
Travis dresses for the name of the logo. He puts on clothes just because it has this certain logo on it. He doesn't get dressed.
Well, I don't know.
They got money and they throw on 10 different Gucci items just because it say Gucci on it.
I don't know him.
It's like me and
Travis
and everything else is working around that shit.
Nah,
Travis
be wearing shit like that.
But Travis be wearing low key clothes though.
As far
he's a part of the reason why SBs are so valuable right now.
Yes, he's an SB. He's Jordans. He's Nike. That's the shit. He's gonna wear that shit. But
nobody was really wearing SBs until he was like started wearing them OD.
As far as
so
Jordans,
can't really say that he's
Travis Scott wearing Jordans in every concert. Because he's sponsored by the dude. So
wearing
You're gonna see that, but I don't know. I don't like how he.
And first of all, if we're gonna talk about
The
the
guy's
type of
mad.
influence that Travis has now, is bigger than ASAP on sneaker fashion.
That's crazy, right?
Way bigger.
Oh, yeah.
It's so crazy. You remember when
Yeah.
ASAP got mad at him? Well, not mad at him,
Yeah.
but mad at the reporters when they called him Travis.
Yeah.
Like
I
what?
missed that
Like
one.
an insult, but like now Travis is dead. Like way bigger artist.
Way
That
bigger
was
than
crazy.
Bigger.
I feel like let's back it up a little bit because we cannot forget. Travis gained 700 million followers by his baby
Off the
mother.
Kylie shit?
Oh no, we're not gonna do that. We're not doing
You
that.
gotta
I
do
think
that shit. You
You could
conversation
do that.
is doing
You could do
We're
that.
not doing
You could do that. You could do
gotta
that
do
just
that.
because
We
that's a
gotta
part
go
of the
there. We
game.
gotta go there. We gotta
The
go there.
reason why
No.
Yes,
Astro
bro.
World
You in
on
denial.
Astro World on its own was
Denial.
fire.
Yes, you are, bro.
Astro World on its own was fire, but it would not have reached the numbers that it reached.
Yes, it would have. Yes, it would have. Because I knew you was gonna go there.
Amani,
Nah,
stop.
he's
Amani,
right.
stop.
He's
Yes, it
right,
would have.
bro.
It would have. That's in my mind. Yeah. Yes, it would have.
Tell the truth and shame the
The
devil.
tour wouldn't have been funded properly.
You got kids going outside?
He wouldn't have had that amusement
I
park
don't
if it
think I
wasn't for
would.
her, bro.
Oh, you got
No,
work
you
organization?
said the
They were about to
followers and
followers.
him gaining followers or whatever.
Even
Like,
the amusement park and the whole aura that he had around that album, he would not have had that. There was no other album that Travis Scott that type of energy around besides that because he had the money behind that shit. Kylie was he's a billionaire.
yeah, but
He's
no,
a billionaire.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking,
Just talking about how famous
why
he got.
he's big and this and the third. It's not because of Kyle's followers.
It is.
Nah, it's not. It's
not
a
because
part.
of her followers, but it's because of her money.
It's a part, but I don't
It's
think it was
partially.
the main.
No, because
wait,
first
hold
of all,
up,
her
hold up,
followers
hold up.
don't even like him. They
Hold
don't
up.
even like him.
Because Kylie can't give him money for that. That tour thing that Travis did, he lost money on that.
I'm
That
talking
thing-
about as far as
investing value on that. No
I
way,
feel like
bro.
if
He wasn't making no
I
money.
feel like if,
Yeah.
if Kylie wasn't in the picture, the Astro World amusement park wouldn't have been there.
Do you remember?
We-
do you
yo,
remember-
Why?
Amani and I have been going to
Kylie?
Travis shows, bro.
Mhm.
Travis
He had
been
the
crazy.
birds
dude.
29.
But
Wow.
it was never this
Who
big
am
though.
I?
Nah,
This
bro.
was
his-
Now that
this
wasn't
is
what's
the
his
piece
name
of
first
work.
out of everybody
Why?
here?
What changed that made it this that big versus all his other albums?
Me listening to his shit. That's why I'm
change
giving
was
him.
the-
I made it too because me and Amani went to Travis shows before he got to this level, and he's been doing this on his shows.
Yeah.
And with Birds on the Trap, he was the first one that had this shit flying around.
The
doing all
bird,
that.
exactly.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
that.
but I'm talking as far as reaching the media outlet that it did reach. I feel like if you didn't have Kylie promoting his shit the way she did, it wouldn't have reached as far as it did.
I agree. Kylie helped push it, but
For sure.
her money ain't influencing none of that.
Just
Maybe
helped.
not her money, but her clout definitely did. Her
Nah,
clout.
I think it probably would have been speed. I think she probably added some speed into the process, but I don't know if he would have been going the same way. Like trajectory was dead the same.
Bro,
Definitely.
because before that he wasn't A-list. Like now he's like a household
At
name.
all.
Yeah,
He was
he-
probably
he
like
also-
B minus.
Yeah, exactly. Like now your now mommy knows who Travis Scott is. Before she didn't know who he was.
Facts. That's the gauge.
I agree with that.
Parents, like,
Before the album, he was on Mad Features, right?
Huh?
My mom.
Before
He
the
was
album,
going
he
on the
Mad
feature,
Features
like-
that time. He was on that Skywalker, and then he was on the other song with I forgot her name.
SZA?
SZA.
Yeah.
He had the
Yeah,
scissors
yeah.
joint.
Both of those, I feel like.
Yeah.
Niggas was throwing him on the hooks like it was like, oh,
Yeah.
Bird.
yeah.
Yo, I'm on Travis' page right now. Treat, you're bugging.
Yo, he dresses nothing like ASAP, bro. Like
But nothing at all, bro.
Come on, Amani, take charge.
Okay. Okay, we're in the house again for a third week, so I'm giving you guys recommendations again. Just in case you're bored and don't have anything to listen to, anything to watch. So everybody's gonna be going down the list, and we're gonna name some to give you. So our artists, Jamal, you should start with one.
one artist.
Yeah, everybody do an artist, and then everybody do a song. We'll go like that. So.
All right, gotcha.
If we doing artists right now, I'll say that the album that I'm listening to right now that I really like is Young Nudi's.
No, artist.
Artist is Young Nudie.
Damn, I was gonna say that.
Oh, Nudie.
Hey, go,
Young Nudie.
go, Rell.
Young Nudie.
I recommend Chavo.
Oh.
You wanna be your
Terrell,
world's
that's
people.
crazy.
Had a funny feeling she was hungry.
Yo, this guy Terrell, so that's crazy.
Go, Taj.
I'm gonna go with Brent Fayez, man.
Wow.
I love that guy.
Y'all
Okay.
think it.
You learned me something. I never heard of him before.
Really?
No, you gotta bump Brent. Brent is really the real deal.
Nah,
I don't know.
Fire.
no, you remember I was playing.
Oh yeah, Shane put me on with him. That album was sick. Yes.
I listened to it
Funny
like
gonna be like Don Toliver.
Zai.
That's good.
I
don't like him.
Hook.
Huh?
What?
The artist.
Ooh,
The artist that I'm choosing. The artist that I'm choosing is Hook. She from somewhere in California. She makes really weird music. So, Hook.
Right.
If you want to listen to a song, be mindful.
Got you.
Okay.
Shane.
Stove got cooked because I'm a drug dealer.
I hope.
That's the name. Stove got cooked because he's a drug dealer.
That's a long name.
That's a crazy name.
No kidding.
Wait. That's the whole name?
Yes.
Is space between all them words or just one?
Let me.
Hold up.
What's his Instagram?
It's like when you say, shit, I'm not liking the way people taking it all together.
Stove God Cooks.
We're gonna how to be away.
So his name is Stove God Cooks. Last name, I'm a drug dealer. First name, Stove.
I don't think I'm a drug dealer. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's not in there. I'm just saying I'm a drug dealer.
I'm a drug dealer.
Names the drug dealer people for the people.
So what's his middle name? Cooks?
God. Oh God, Cook.
Yo, we need Xavier.
Xavier.
Yeah, Xavier, artist.
Yo, listen to Pop Smoke.
Recommend an artist.
Heard you. Tariq, Reek.
Creasy J.
Fuck that Creasy J, man.
Don't start this shit.
Creasy J.
We got mad Brooklyn supporters. Can y'all not? Yo, Reek, go ahead.
Airborne.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Airborne?
Yeah.
That's the name of the artist?
No, Pierreborn. Pierre.
Oh, Pierre.
Okay.
All right, and start us off with the song topic. Give us a song.
For me?
And right now, the song that I'm listening to every single day.
A song that I'm bumping right now?
Yeah,
just to recommend.
Just a Dream by Smooth L.
Okay. I don't.
You do? You don't be bumping You Apollo?
That's the only song.
Boy, that's old, bro.
Nah, Just a Dream.
That's never over. That's an everyday thing.
Yo, X,
finally
give
dropped
us
Just
a
a Dream.
song.
How about Ooh Ah?
Never?
Nah, Ooh Ah's old now. Yo, Big Juice by Big Mucci Great.
Yeah, that's my shit.
It's fire.
Big Juice.
Todd, give us a song.
Let me see. I'm gonna go my Brooklyn wave. Too Much by Ross Swish. I like that.
Yeah, I never.
Very good choice. Very good choice.
Zai.
I'm gonna go to GOAT, Chief Keef, Wusa.
All right.
What? Wait. What album is that song?
Options.
It's a snippet.
Yeah.
It's not even like
Sada Baby.
A recent one?
Yeah, like from last month.
Okay.
Yeah, Activated Sada Baby. Yeah, that's nice too.
Activated Sada Baby.
Yeah.
You know what song
I'm gonna go with a song that TikTok put me on that Playboy Cardi talking about.
I didn't name my person.
What? What's the song? What you said, Rell?
Talking about.
Time bomb.
Talking about. What you talking about? Talking about.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, that's
My song recommended song is Chief Keef G Unit.
Woo! That's my song. That's my song. That beat when that beat comes
I just want to know how many murders and car crashes happened in that song.
Oh my
You can
God.
answer that
No,
question.
Jamal, I be driving. When G Unit come on,
Oh yes, sir, Rell.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh my
There you go.
God.
Hey.
I feel like I'm in Iraq when that song comes on, son.
Not Iraq.
Stop playing with me, son.
Yo,
Okay.
yo.
So many people died to make
Yeah,
that
TikTok.
song.
I did see the song on TikTok.
Yeah.
What are y'all?
Something me on.
What song is that?
Talking about.
How about?
Hey, give us a song.
Talking about. Bro, these leaks are gonna this is gonna ruin his whole shit.
Who?
Playboy? What's Shane's song?
I'm big on R&B, so my list been R&B, but I'll go Party Next Door, Savage Anthem.
You know, I was listening to that album, and I was like, no. That ass. And I was listening to the Weeknd album, and I was like, yes. But I think it's because, like, just the type of person I am. Like, I don't like that, like, super, like, I don't know, like, soulful R&B. This shit is just not busting for me.
Yeah, not just speed. I'm a soulful R&B guy. So
I like the, like, computerized shit, like the Weeknd shit like that. Like,
I can't do
like,
that. That's not R&B to me at all.
As far
I
as
feel
the
that.
album,
No, I feel that,
seen-
bro. But I don't know. I never was on that.
I seen a meme that said the Weeknd's album's songs are hard, but it would be better if he wasn't singing it. Do you agree?
Nah.
Because I feel like that song that he did with Drake, I feel like the song that he did with Drake sounds better.
What is this little new little thing we have? Little
Take
bloody
care.
nose shit? What is that?
The new what?
With the what?
Guy had like a bloody nose all the time. Like, what is that?
Who?
I never heard
The
Weeknd.
It's from a movie that he's doing. It's like a movie thing that he's doing.
From any of y'all saw that movie?
Nah, what's the name of that movie?
Uncut Gems.
I didn't.
Oh yeah, I've seen that movie.
You seen it? It was good.
What's your
It was
song,
alright.
Ronnie?
It was alright.
Adam Sandler be blowing my no cap. That's why.
Yeah,
But it
Amani,
seems like it
what's
was
your
good.
song?
Nah, and that movie he was good. A good
Yeah.
actor.
You said Adam Sandler?
Yeah, he be blowing my.
Yeah, Adam Sandler's in
And he
it.
just did with Kevin Garnett?
Yeah, that one.
I heard it was a good movie.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good?
Come on.
A song I recommend is "Buy You a Drink" because I really can't stop listening to that playlist.
Oh.
Buy You a Drink by T-Pain?
T-Pain. T-Pain Lil Jon
back.
playlist has
I've
been
been on
back
there
to
since
back.
it was heavy this week. I don't know why.
Yo, back to back, like just I forgot that they had all those bangers. Like
I was
So
talking
speaking of that, what's your thoughts on the music battles recently?
Wait. Can we start with Teddy Riley and Babyface?
I wasn't.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, what y'all think about them switching the platform and wanting people to, get out of IG Live and all that? Because
well, it depends because
I feel like that's the best way if they want people to stay inside is the best way to keep people entertained. So I feel like if they try to take that away, it's gonna kill their platform just like it did Tumblr when they try to take off all the content of Tumblr. It's not gonna be the same. Like let people do their thing. I feel like they try to close the door, and once you close it, you can't open it back up again. Because after Tumblr did what they did, they tried to bring it back, and people was gone. They on to the next best app. So it's like keep it where it's at.
IG still gonna keep lives though.
They're gonna keep
Just
live, but I
making it
think
really gay.
a couple hours they took off the dual live, so you can't live with somebody anymore for a couple hours.
wait,
Yeah,
did
it's one-
Teddy Riley that didn't happen? Yes.
Nah. So what happened was they were supposed to do it on Sunday, but Teddy Riley and Babyface couldn't come to like a set agreement, and now they want to do it on like an outside app. Somebody mentioned that they want people to pay for entry. That's not confirmed yet.
Whoa.
But yeah, they had like a whole bunch of rules. So basically, you go to their IG.
I don't like that
you gotta
because
swipe
They gotta
Nah.
understand that it's all for
Nah.
fun.
Get them out of here with that.
the reason why I don't like that is because
Pack both of them up.
the reason why I don't like that is because one, the artists themselves didn't come up with this idea. Fans came up with this shit.
Exactly.
Fans were the ones that was doing the live shit and doing DJ shit and all of that shit, and they came up with
Yo, that's regular old head shit. They just being mad old. Like we're not
nobody
into
told
that.
us the shit we did for free. Like
Yeah, like relax.
It's
First
not
of all,
like new song.
how y'all gonna make us pay? We don't even have money. That's the whole point.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're basically
Nobody's
I'm basically paying for you to play old songs. That's
yeah,
what
that's what I'm saying. Like I already paid for Apple Music. Like I don't want to.
Yeah, like
People
take
just
that
to see
$10,
it big.
take $10.
And then they be chatting it up too.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
Right. And that's demon money too. Fuck out of here.
Facts.
Go to the
Send the cash
demon.
out.
Word. Just go to the demon.
Send the cash out.
Respectfully.
I think I'd rather pay him or something for what he's doing. Like
pay who?
I said it makes sense. I guess you tipping him because at least he's having like he's doing something that's for a regular dude.
Ooh,
Like what you talking about?
Justin for
Oh.
Justin.
Any battle that I would like to see?
Oh, okay.
Any
But
battle?
something
he's doing right now is incredible.
Yeah.
So y'all going down a list of battles? T-Pain and Lil Jon?
Yeah, who y'all had winning that?
I didn't watch the full thing.
So that was hard for me.
I don't have enough context. Lil Jon is too.
Oh no, I personally like T-Pain
I didn't
more.
watch
I'm a little biased.
much of it.
Yeah, I'm biased.
I only say T-Pain because Lil Jon had one song that I didn't know, and that was the I don't give a fuck song. I don't know that.
know what's out there? COVID.
That's crazy.
COVID is out there.
All right. So what are some battles y'all would like to see? Like,
I want to see Kanye and Pharrell.
That's the one everybody want. That's not gonna happen.
you know that's not happening. Kanye's not doing that.
Why?
Kanye's not doing that.
Are we talking about things that we actually want to see, or like realistically though?
Not like what like name some
I
battles.
think Southside and
Playboy,
Metro.
Yo, Playboy versus Uzi.
Oh, that's good. I didn't think about that.
Who?
I'm trying to think of people in the same type bracket, like
Wait,
Outside of who?
Southside and Metro. That would be good.
Oh, okay.
Or like Metro and Mike Will or something like that. Some calm shit.
I think Jazzy Fizzle and what's his name? Jazzy Fizzle and Scott Storch.
You know what I thought was a good one that 2 Chainz said the other day? Him versus Meek. Who I think will win that?
Him versus
2 Chainz Meek.
2 Chainz versus Meek. Yeah.
That's a good one. A good one.
Meek got too many deep cuts that niggas know. Like
Yeah.
everybody know
I
2
feel
Chainz
like
hits,
2
but they
Chainz
don't really
got
know
way
his
more
deep
hits
And then
than-
Meek Mill intro is gonna be the last song he gonna play, of
Yeah,
course.
that gotta be the last one he played.
Right.
That he gonna win like that.
And remember, Meek got songs with Drake. He got a bunch of songs with Drake.
You
2
can't
Chainz
even
got no lie, no lie.
2 Chainz got the joint with Drake too. Remember that?
But Meek got like 3 of them shits though.
Yeah.
No kidding.
And the song with Kanye too.
Welcome to my house, boy.
Oh, forgot about
He got
that.
the Kendrick features. Ooh,
Yeah.
Kendrick features. That's a
I got Meek. I got Meek.
I'm going with Chainz.
Right.
nah.
I'm
It's
going Meek.
You going with
I'm
2
going
Chainz?
nah.
Yeah, I'm going with 2
Nah,
Chainz.
Todd, you bugging, bro.
Yeah, bro,
Honestly,
y'all sleeping on 2 Chainz, bro. You got
it's
some
just
hits.
the
Nah,
features,
I
bro.
like 2 Chainz, but Meek got the hood. Like Meek got the
Yeah.
hood.
Yeah.
Who's the better matchup for A Boogie?
I don't want to
Boogie?
see it. I don't care who it is. I don't want to watch it.
Damn, you don't like A Boogie, don't you?
A Boogie's cool. I don't want to watch a battle with A Boogie though. Like
You
I'm
know
gonna
why?
listen to
Like, how
Canada,
far can you
bro.
get?
I think
Like,
that would be good though.
I think that'd be a good one though, depending on who he's facing.
you only got 20 songs. Like, how far can you get?
Bro,
Like,
you have not listened to enough A Boogie you playing.
Bro, A Boogie has a good
As far
one.
as hits,
He has mad songs.
as
Bro,
far
those
as
are-
hits,
those are-
you don't have more than 20, bro.
Those are regional. Those are regional
Regional
songs, bro.
hits, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, regional hits.
As far as like radio, he has Drowning, and he has what else he has?
He has
had
at
the
least
song
5 like big hits.
He had the song
Five?
with
I go.
Irvin?
I say 3. I
with
say
David
3.
though.
Oh wait. We
Drowning, what
counted
else?
features. We counted
here's the
features.
song.
Drowning,
What?
David
what was
though.
the
The
second one
song
you said?
David though.
You said Swerving, Drowning. What else?
What song is that?
Wait.
What?
Come
Taj,
on.
the first song.
Swerving.
Swerving the one with 6ix9ine, no?
Swerving,
Yeah.
Drowning. The song with
Yeah,
David though.
A.
The one with
And the
One-
song
one
with
supposed to say-
Offset.
Ah,
That was not-
way
that
too
was not a hit,
fly.
though. They-
What I'm supposed to say?
What's
What's the song I'm supposed to say? A. That was on the radio.
Huh?
No, it wasn't Reek.
Bro, that wasn't a hit, bro.
Damn. Yeah, nah, you
That was-
right.
That was,
You
bro.
right. You right.
In my bag.
Nah.
Hold up.
And this is my
In my bag was definitely on the radio. Let's
Yeah,
put it
my
on.
bag was radio.
this is my shit.
Jungle.
His
Timeless.
first song.
Come
His
on.
very first song.
I said that.
That should
I
hit.
said that in my bag.
And regular person. Come on. Let's go.
Timeless.
Where's Jamel?
This is my shit. That was
In my shit. Come on. What do you mean? It's over.
I just said that.
Get in your bag, Zai.
What's my shit? What's that?
In my
Hey,
bag.
this is my shit.
bag.
Oh yeah, yeah,
In
yeah.
a pick of mine.
bro. The song is not called. The song is not called.
In parentheses, in my bag. No.
And numbers. Look at that.
This is my
I don't
shit.
know.
See the flick of my wrist.
Now in my bag now.
Y'all didn't like his new album?
It was alright. I liked it.
I gave it one listen. I was like, I'm not going back to this.
I
Yeah.
never heard it.
Yo, macaroni in the bowl.
I could that play. Oh, come on. Yes.
I can play like the first eight like straight. After that, like toward the ending, I don't really like the end.
Yeah, we should.
Album.
Two more songs. Two more songs on there though too.
But the song with him and Thug is good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who else then? Who I don't know who I want to see battle, honestly.
Honestly, it would be cool to see Thug in Future, but
I was gonna say that too. I like to see
Ooh,
that.
that'd be nice.
Thug in
That would
Future
be
would
nice.
be
I
very
think
good.
Washing him. I mean, Future washing him. No,
That
shit.
will be a
Good
good one.
Future washing him. Just
Yeah.
because, like, niggas don't
No.
understand Thug
No.
enough. Like,
We talking about like music stuff. I'd rather listen to Thug than Future, but
facts.
He's taking
Nah. Everybody know who I'm picking.
Yeah, we
we
know.
do
That?
that.
Wow, that's crazy. Future hit for you like that, bro?
Facts. Especially Hendrix album.
Nice, bro. It's did like top tier, but over Thug.
I can't choose both, but like I can't choose between the two, but I would like to see them battle.
Future influenced Thug.
Future definitely influenced Thug, but
I got
influenced LeBron. Come on, let's go.
I got Future, man. I got Future with Thug.
So much fun. Not better than DS2?
No.
What?
You're too classic.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Sorry.
Hold up, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I don't gotta see it, bro.
No.
Y'all are emotionally tying yourselves to DS2.
Bro,
That's what it is. Y'all are emotionally tying yourselves. You remember all the moments. You remember all the times in the car.
Guys, blasphemous, bro.
Bro, DS2, bro, was hit. Look at that.
No skips. Like what you skipping on?
No skips at all.
What you skipping on this, bro?
Especially the bottom five, Zai. Look at the bottom five, bro.
No.
On DS2, I'm skipping Lil One.
There's no skips. Oh, yeah,
no one is heat though, but I understand.
No. I'm skipping Rotation.
You're bugging.
Oh, hell no.
Rotation is one of the most lyrical songs on the album compared to all the other two. Because I felt like that song was aimed at somebody.
What?
But as far as the other songs go, like rap songs compared to
He got his bag on that shit.
Yo, Future is getting Young Thug out of here with this.
Out of here quick.
Yeah, just this album alone, but
bye.
I'm talking about
Nah. You said
you got it. But look at this so much.
DS2 and Jeffrey, yo.
What?
No.
Hell no.
It's stomping on Jeffrey.
Hell no.
Jeffrey is way
hard to win against this, to be honest. So Much Fun is Thug's best album.
It is, bro.
No debate.
I agree with that, Zai. I agree with that, but it's not touching DS2, man.
And so you saying that Future is just like
had on Jeffrey, son? He had so much different waves on that shit, bro.
Yeah. This was dead like the slam dunk. No cap. DS2 is
I love Jeffrey. I love Jeffrey and I love So Much Fun.
Yo, DS2 is a classic, bro. I'm just gonna call it how it is, man.
Yeah.
DS2 is a classic.
Definitely classic.
Best album.
Look at this track list. Like, what?
Yo, this is
bro,
easy,
I cannot mess with this right here, bro.
This is a crazy track list right here.
Crazy.
I don't remember where y'all at.
No, I feel like, you know what album is harder than
this? Shane, with a little Metro dance, you remember that?
Yeah.
You know what album is harder than this?
Was that when they thought they didn't?
Let's go, man.
Walk through, bitch, don't panic.
Future.
Oh, that.
You don't feel like Monster was harder?
Huh?
Monster.
No.
Nah. Too much skits.
Nah.
Yeah. I only like 3 songs off of that.
Monster was heat though.
With the deli shit, the
Abu
shit.
This is the best one.
I hated them, bro. I hated them.
Abu moment. That used to play like, you know when you plug your phone in the car and the first like letter song played? That was the song.
Yeah, bugging. Monster was tough though, bro.
Monster was hard as shit.
Yeah. That was tough though. Yeah.
Nah, Monster beautiful. Coding crazy.
Put that shit on Apple Music.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Beast Mode he put.
As soon as he added it, I was listening like the whole week.
Coding crazy is top 3 Future, bro.
Yeah.
That's
No debate.
That's elite music.
No debate.
Yes.
But how y'all feel about current Future though? Because I feel like he's still in his bag.
Nah, man.
No.
Last couple songs haven't hit for me, bro.
He's pulling a Little Wayne right now, you know?
It's not the same, but
I feel like he's still in his bag.
He's pulling a Little Wayne right now as far as longevity. Because I feel like as far as longevity, Little Wayne is the most. He has the longest career out of any rapper.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne?
No, you forgot about Jay-Z.
7 years old, bro.
Nah, but Jay-Z.
You forgot about Drake? You forgot about Jay-Z? Like, crazy, bro.
Jay-Z started at 20-something years old. He started when he was a teenager. Lil Wayne got signed when he was still in his kid
Are we talking about popular?
We're talking about just being a rapper, bro.
Yeah, talking about experience.
We're talking about let's talk about impact. Jay-Z did not have the impact that Lil Wayne had.
All right, I'm off.
These impact combos, bro. These are crazy.
I'm done.
How many niggas do you have with dreads and face pads?
Wait.
Make my followers stop following me.
Wait. Hold on.
Orders won't support.
Hold on. I agree with Jamal.
Don't take my statement wrong. Jay-Z is 1,000% better than Lil Wayne.
Whoa.
He had a bigger impact than Jay-Z did.
Yo, I
Niggas
agree.
ain't
I
going
agree.
out
I
there and
agree with you,
stealing
bro.
jackets and fitteds no more, nigga. They got face tats and dreads.
I agree with that, bro.
They got
He tied in 3 goals. We were talking about this the other day, just now.
I was
This
talking
whole
throw
industry
with
right
that,
now,
bro.
Young Thug,
Yeah.
Playboy Cardi, Uzi, Lil Wayne.
Exactly.
Lil Wayne,
Facts.
bro.
It's the
None of them
family
is
tree,
just-
bro.
As far as influence, I
Dr.
feel like we
Wayne.
got more Lil Waynes than we got Jay-Z's running
Facts.
around.
That's a fact.
I like that though. I don't want a bunch of Jay-Z's running around. That's boring as hell.
Yeah, I feel like we got Kendrick, we got J. Cole, and that's enough, bro. I feel
Yes.
like
I think Lil Wayne's influence on the game is like way more than what Jay-Z did. Like
Way
when
more.
it comes to
Just
like how
because-
rappers are now.
it's
just
like comparing
because of-
Allen Iverson and Jordan. More niggas do the
Yo,
crossover
this is
than
crazy. Reek
than
Rick
what
said the
Jordan
same thing.
Y'all said the same
And Todd,
thing.
that's
bro.
crazy.
I said that.
I
I
said
said
the
that.
same thing.
He's
Same
Allen
thing.
Iverson of the
Same
rap
thing.
game.
No cap. It's just because of Young Thug and Chief Keef. Without them two, then it would be totally different. But
I feel
because
like
of
they
Young
tweaked
Thug
it
and
a
Chief
little.
Keef, they kept that like
He
like,
tweaked
way
it. I feel like them
influence.
two took it and went to.
Bro,
They
bro,
went
think about
both
it.
a different
Yo,
lane
Lil
with
Wayne
Wayne.
brought in the rock star era,
Mhm.
the face tats, the
Pop
drugs. All that,
music.
bro, that was all him, bro.
The dreads.
drugs. Everybody was
Dreads.
selling drugs until Wayne was like, "I'm gonna just leash it."
Yeah, the using of drugs, I should say.
Mhm.
Jay-Z been in one lane until his last album when he found out that spoken word was the newest shit out and he dropped 444. But other than that, Jay-Z was talking drug talk his whole career.
Wait.
Wait, what about Magna Carta? There was no drug talk on Magna Carta.
Yeah.
Nah, hold up.
Fashion and drug talk.
Wait. Let Shane go. Yeah.
If we talking about Jay-Z's like rapping style, he addressed this exactly on Blueprint. But he said he can rap like Common, but I'm not gonna rap like him because it don't make me no bread.
Yeah,
Before
I remember that
he
line.
was putting out music that sounded like spoken word. He been doing that.
I know that Jay-Z's music goes with the times. Whatever is relevant right now, it's like that Beyonce album that he did with Beyonce. That type of music was popping with the Quavo sounds and shit like that, so they did that album. He goes with the times, which I understand.
That's why I feel like Jay-Z and Drake kind of the same. Like they think
They're
kind
the
of
same-
the
they're
same
the
level
same
in terms of like how they move in terms of music.
I get what y'all mean about influence with Wayne. You can't take that away. Nobody could be like Jay-Z though. So I guess to me it's like Nick, they couldn't copy it.
So you saying
that's
it's easier
why.
to be like Lil Wayne than it is to be like Jay-Z?
Nah, I mean, it depends what you want though.
I mean,
if you want
yeah.
clout and shit, then Wayne. But if you talking about longevity as far as money and business, I'm going whole like 1,000%.
I feel like the same situation goes with Cardi
man.
B and
Wayne
Nicki
is just so
Minaj.
much
I feel
cooler.
like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B should be on the same platform, but I felt like we got more into Cardi's life than we did with Nicki. Just like with Jay-Z, we got more into Wayne's life. We know everything about Wayne. We don't know shit about Jay-Z until this last album came out. And he told all of the shit about him cheating on Beyonce and them having kids.
Bro.
And all that shit.
I don't think so.
Nah. Jay talked about a whole bunch of life.
He talked about a whole bunch of shit, but I feel like it wasn't. I felt like it was still from afar. We were still looking at Jay-Z from afar, whereas we felt like we was living Lil Wayne's life. We went through the whole Birdman shit with him. We went through him getting shot. We went through him, the whole shit. We went through Wayne growing up.
All
the way how I see it is Wayne has like achievable stats. Like I could try to be like this. Where Hov, I feel like people can't look at Hov and be like, yo, I can't do this business shit. I can't get Beyonce. I can't rap like this. I can't do it. Like Hov is on a different level than me. Like Hov, he's skyrocketing.
What background is that?
Yeah, I think you're right, but I feel like Jay-Z, he did that on purpose, bro. Like he does that on purpose. Like I feel like Jay-Z isn't even built like that, no cap. But I feel like he understands like projection of who he is over the span of however long. But I feel like he's dead like just be on some calm shit.
Now I give y'all Wayne's impact. Like what y'all said is true. Like this guy's impact is different when it comes.
Because like if you really think about like Wayne's world, like Wayne is dead like a whole alien. Like Jay-Z is a human being. Like Wayne is dead like not from this earth.
Nah, I can't call Jay-Z a human being.
What? Jay be doing mad human shit.
Jay's
Mad, like,
just a hardworking man.
Yeah, no cap.
Name another black artist that's on the same platform package-wise as Jay-Z. That got the family,
Kanye West.
business, that got the money.
Wait, who?
Diddy.
Who?
Diddy does not have the family. He doesn't have the wife no more. He never had a wife.
Who, Diddy?
Diddy never had a full house.
All right, but look.
No, I'm saying the whole package has.
But look at this. For Jay-Z to be the one black man in the entire world with that status shows you something about Jay-Z.
That means you can't call him
a hardworking man.
No other person on the planet
that means. All right. For what they say about billionaires, like, oh, if you're a billionaire, you can't be a billionaire without like being a terrible person. Like that's the same thing. Like you could say for that as well. Like just I don't know.
Do y'all think him
as
being
like
married to Beyonce was something that helped him too?
No.
Oh yeah.
I felt like it was a plus on both of their careers.
Of course.
I don't know, man. I just see Jay-Z as too much of like.
Each other.
You know what it is?
I can't say one helped one more than the other.
Yeah, one didn't help one more than the other.
No. Beyonce helped Jay-Z 10 times more than Jay-Z helped Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce would not be Beyonce if it wasn't for Jay-Z, though.
Yeah, because remember,
Beyonce
bro.
Okay. For Jay-Z?
Yeah, that's a stretch.
When Jay-Z, Beyonce,
nobody gonna listen to your shit no more, man.
Dangerously in Love shit. That's when Beyonce was Beyonce.
He put her swag on like.
It's the same. It's the same.
I think he did give her some swag though. The difference between like Kanye and Jay-Z that I really see, the reason why I don't really gravitate towards Jay-Z more than like Kanye and Wayne and stuff like that is just because of the love of the artistry. Like for Jay, it was always the love of the business. For like them, it was the love of the art, and that is like probably what turns me off from Jay-Z. OD. Like I don't think he.
I disagree with you just because of what you value as far as art. I think that Kanye and Wayne is more colorful. I think Jay-Z would be like the more black and white artist. His lyricism is different.
He's tunnel vision.
He don't write, and that's it. You don't do none of that. The art is like different level.
But also, I feel like to me, from jump, Wayne and Kanye, they was on music from jump.
Mm-hmm.
But Jay-Z, if you look at his life and his whole life, he was a drug dealer. He was in the streets.
Way before
he a businessman.
Because Jay-Z got a little later.
Jay-Z's mom gave him that music box when he was young. He talks about that shit. He was always on music, but he was in the streets, yes. Just like, Wayne and them was influenced by the streets too, but I feel like they got on it younger than Jay-Z did. Yeah, Jay-Z he had music, but he didn't really take it seriously until he was later on in his teens.
Yeah,
it would be no Ye without no Jay, man.
All right, but that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that Jay-Z's not like an artist. Like he's not your artist.
When did Jay-Z transition into that platform of not being an artist? What album?
Huh?
What album made Jay-Z not transition into that platform of not being an artist anymore?
Nah, it was never like that. Like he's definitely a rapper for sure. He's definitely a rapper.
I feel like the album that transitioned him was that Magna Carta album that he did with
it was never. It was like that always from the jump, and I always liked Jay-Z. Like I always listened to his music and I always respected him as like a rapper, but I just never saw him as like this is the guy that like is saving music.
Yeah, I
never saw that.
I
saw his producers like Rell and Timbaland, all of them. I was like, oh, these niggas is doing it for
I
Jay.
feel like,
but like
the thought of Jay-Z being the best was forced on me because everybody else thought Jay-Z is the best. It's like people get mad if I'm like Tupac's not the best. I personally don't think
like the Jordan Tupac complex.
Yeah, like Tupac's not gonna be in my top 5, but there's people that love Tupac and stuff like that, and I only feel like it's died and he died at the same time as Biggie, like, and people just think Tupac like he's not like I'm not gonna hold you.
What year did Tupac die?
96, I believe.
Yeah.
He died 96.
Huh?
What year were you born, Imani?
96,
bro. That's not a generation.
The nigga was born in 99.
But okay, but I listened to Biggie. That's what I'm saying. I feel like just the mass of people
Biggie because of where you come from, your hood. You know what I mean? That was
but I listened to West Coast too. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So it's like
the same with me. Like I feel like I'm more. I stretch more to Biggie because I'm more of an East Coast. I listen to West Coast too, but I was never really a fan.
Yes, but I don't feel the same like that with Jay-Z. That's what I'm trying to say. And he's from Brooklyn. I don't feel that way like everybody. Yes, I could say he's the best rapper, but the way that everybody's just so certain in their heart, I really don't feel like it. Like I don't feel that way. Like because I don't. Listen
music is subjective, so you're not supposed to feel like everybody else feels. You're gonna go off based of your experience and life shit. I value Jay-Z because I value business and smart black men. So I'm not gonna look at Wayne in that way. Like like his business and shit like that. He's a great artist, but
I don't know, I agree. And I always see what Wayne got his hands on. It's not really as public as Jay-Z shit. I feel like
it's public what he don't got his hands on.
Yeah, his business ain't that great, bro. It's not that great.
Not that great. Nah.
And that's like a big part of it though.
Sean Carter, Ascot Carter. What was that?
Truck fit.
What? I was wearing truck fit though. That's why he said that.
Ooh, truck fit.
Truck fit. Okay.
I rock truck fit.
I remember when truck fit came out, man.
Was y'all rocking Ascot Carter?
We was rocking Rockefeller.
Rockwear, yeah, hell yeah, Rockwear.
Yeah, he's
our mom wouldn't let us. It was Illuminati clothes.
Jay-Z the devil, so
yeah.
You know, Sean John, Rockaware, all of that clip.
Baby Fat couldn't do it. Sorry.
Clip.
Baby Fat too?
Yes.
Well, I didn't give a fuck, but I remember for you,
Once
like
you pass a billion,
like,
you part of that 1%. No, you can't do that no more.
Huh?
That no more. I said once you pass $1 billion and you part of that 1%, you can't do that no more. They part of the Illuminati. Like once you get a certain amount of money, you have to join the force. A certain amount of money, influence, you gotta join that force, yo.
I'll let y'all know.
I don't want the money.
Once you got that amount of money and influence, I feel like they got a hold on you, son. They definitely got a hold on you.
That's scary. I don't want it.
I mean, they got a hold on us now.
That scared me, shit.
They got a hold on us now, but imagine if you're a billionaire and you got 1 million people following whatever you say. Just like Kanye was like, oh, I could say, don't go to the Louis store today and nobody's going to the Louis store. Imagine if niggas say
that's not even true.
I lied.
Kanye voice not even that far.
But
Kanye
imagine
was
if a
telling
nigga
us to
had
go
that
to
type
the
of
Louis
clout,
store.
though.
Couldn't afford to go. What the
Nobody
hell?
got that type of clout.
He made me want to go to the store just because he said that shit, son. I ain't even had the money, son. Like, hell no.
I didn't step
Bro,
foot
you
inside the Louis store until recently. And I had money to buy stuff and didn't. Like, and Kanye's influence on Louis for me, hell, I was broke.
Yeah.
Did you guys did he drop Pastel? Like, did he ever drop anything from that?
Nah, only the sample pieces. Yeah.
Damn. Like, if he would drop it now, it would be like
Be safe out there, Xavier.
As thing, right? As
Nah.
It'll be more. It'll be more than Yeezy. Than Yeezy.
Take a nap. You're gonna be up all night. Take a nap.
I think so.
Just take a
Nah, people's not jocking Kanye when it comes to fashion like that no more.
He's just on some
Bro,
Tom
fashion,
shit.
yeah. Sneakers, I feel like he's killing the game.
Yeah, sneakers, yeah, but like fashion overall, not no more.
So if he drop Pastel, you don't think niggas is gonna buy that up?
Nah.
I haven't looked
I
at
think he's
any
gonna
pieces
sell
of
out.
Kanye clothing. The only piece of clothing I look at is maybe his t-shirts and some socks. I don't look at none of Kanye's clothes. That shit is too expensive. I'd rather spend
I gotta get my weight up first.
$2 on some sneakers versus a piece of shirt.
Yeah.
That if I take it to the cleaners or wash it, is fucked up. I ain't
Nah, that's not a fact. He actually puts a lot of emphasis
Like
on
organic
the
shit
fact that
that
it's not.
rise now. Like they not doing that for Kanye.
Yeah.
I ain't spending
We're not doing that.
Sneakers.
Yeah, I know. Off-White only got to where Off-White was because of Pyrex and all that shit. Like he came in at the perfect time.
Right.
But yeah, y'all saw when Kanye was like, I feel like Virgil stole my job, basically, right?
He said that?
Yeah, for the
He
Louis.
said
That's
what?
a crazy thing to say. No kid.
He said what?
We feel like Virgil stole his dream for the Louis position.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that verbatim.
I think he was being honest though.
I can see why he said that. I don't agree with him, but I can see why he said that.
Yeah, he always talked about wanting to do that.
Kanye who was the Louis Vuitton Don?
Nobody. Just yeah.
So you gotta respect that. I feel like before Virgil even thought about working with Louis Vuitton, that was
Like with all of them in Paris.
Bruh.
With the kid with the
elite.
With Taz Arnold? Oh my God.
I need that on a poster right behind me like this.
They might be the most legendary crew ever to me. I don't know, man.
Okay. And just because they was so low key, but so like,
Yes.
Dead was like,
yeah,
he didn't really care about all of the extra shit. They was dead like working.
Yeah, they was ahead of their time.
That's Kanye. That's another aspect where I feel he's underrated, bro. Because if you look at the culture right now, look at that Fear of God, Off-White, Just Don, all those all come from Kanye, bro. That's kind of crazy.
All the Kanye trees, bro.
All of that shit.
But people don't give him credit for putting people on. Like how we talk about Drake, even that argument that we just had, like Drake put people on, blah blah. No one talk about how Ye put everybody in his camp, bro. Even his barber had his own shoe.
Exactly.
Like Jasper had his own shoe, bro. That's different.
I feel like he definitely put way more people on than Drake did.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Did a better job of it.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Drake
Drake
doing
is
his
not really
half-ass
looking
putting
at
it
it
on.
on the same. Drake is not looking at no fashion shit. The most Drake is looking at fashion is the shit that he got with Jordan going on. You know, Drake is not really
OVO
not
thing.
taking it to that level. He's still Drake is still a music artist.
But I don't think anybody's ever gonna see Drake in that light just because of the same thing I was talking about Jay. Like the
I
artist.
feel like if Drake goes to that level, I feel like he have to go Hermes or something upscale like that. He can't take it to Kanye's.
Nah,
big
no.
way.
Yeah, Drake don't have the eye like that.
Yeah, because his OVO thing.
Yeah.
Just like Future.
OVO is not trash. I
don't even know, but Future has a line of
You said OVO?
a line of
it's not trash, bro.
It's not.
Quality on it
It's
is
not
good
something
and
I
all
would
that.
go buy.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna pick it up. Like even if they sent it to me for free, I'll probably be like, I don't know.
What Drake shit?
I would have read.
Yeah.
You right.
Future got a line of expensive cowboy hats that's popping right now. Future.
Big
So it's like you're gonna have to, like artists like that. If Future came out with streetwear, I'm not wearing no Future clothes. He's gonna have to go to something like Hermes or something where it's like comforters or
I
he
feel
could do
like-
what 2 Chainz
like
did.
that.
2 Chainz went to Versace.
Huh?
What was he doing with Versace?
The shoe.
What's he doing?
Future did Versace?
Yeah.
2 Chainz.
Oh, I didn't like them shits.
Yeah.
They were probably Versace's best selling shoe.
Best selling shoes, yes, but I didn't like them shits. I would never buy a pair of
That
them
ain't
shits.
saying much.
Nigga brought the kicks up. Jesus Christ.
I'm just whack, bro.
Yo, terrible. But they sold like crazy though.
It was terrible, yeah.
Oh my god.
Why you brought him up? Like you did that.
Them shits is hard as shit. I got like, well, not his line, but I got 2 hats like that.
The Cowboy Jones.
Yeah, them shits is hard, bro.
Yeah, I got
Big
I put it on before the video started. Y'all remember?
That shit was little.
Not 2 of them.
The Pierre hat.
Pierre got a fashion line?
What?
No, no, I was saying when Xavier throwing the hat, nigga, Amani said you look like a Pierre.
Oh,
Would y'all rather have a gay son or a thug son?
Thug in terms of what though? Like going to jail?
Yeah, what you mean?
a gay son.
They didn't specify, but I'm guessing like somebody that's ignorant just does a whole bunch of gangster shit. That's how I see it.
Let's do worst case scenario. Would you rather a son that's
Yeah.
taking it up the ass or a son that could possibly die in the street or go to jail forever?
Well, then I'd rather the gay one, man.
Gay one to me.
I think I might go with the gay side.
Bad.
Yeah,
I gotta
that's
say,
Wow, I have some who
primarily,
family members.
Bad.
wow.
but primarily safe.
Yeah,
What's
rather
that say?
my son be safe than doing that, bro.
Yeah, you gonna have to take the bati man. No cap.
Wait, what Uncle Junior say?
He
He said gay son.
Oh, that's
Would y'all ever try to like limit the amount of?
So Tariq, now is your time to come out the closet now.
Tariq, you're good, man. Hi.
You're good now, Tariq. Come in.
Imagine.
Wait, I'll say this though. As far as putting certain things in perspective, because I thought about it yesterday. So you have a thug son, and let's say, God forbid, he ends up dead in the street. You have like a reasoning behind it to say like people killed him because he was doing bad shit. But you have a gay son that people like target just for him being who he is.
okay.
It's also super scary. Like
Viral.
so he's
I
going.
feel like yes, it is
Movie.
super scary, but I feel like the world that we live in now is more accepted.
I mean, it depends on region too. Because we
It
live
depends
in
on region one, and I feel like it depends on the type of gay we talking about. If we talking
Right,
about,
but what if he
Magic
ends up to be
Johnson
like the
Sunday,
Jussie Smollett type of gay? And then
Jussie
he started doing
Smollett
some
gay is
wild
not
shit.
that bad gay.
No,
Jussie Smollett gay is not that bad. Now, if we talking Magic
What?
Johnson,
That's not
son
that
gay,
bad?
Magic Johnson son gay is bad.
Hey, yo, it's recorded,
No,
bro.
what?
I don't know where you
Nah,
going
bro.
with this.
Nah.
But don't come
Yo,
for my
I
friend
don't know
EJ.
That nigga is walking around in dresses with purses and all that shit. That is not doing
Okay,
that.
don't come for EJ. Please.
No way.
Period.
Yeah,
Man, I'm mad, man, dog.
Like RuPaul gay, like I can't. I don't know if I
wait.
could do that.
No, wow,
Yeah, let me get this right. Let me get this right.
Another level.
You said
That's another level.
this guy lying about a hate crime felony is worse than the guy that is gay
just
being
gay to be gay.
Hate crime felony had nothing to do with him being gay, though.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did. That's where his tears.
My gay son. I'm not.
It had to do with money. He wanted money for the
Yes,
show.
but he used being gay to like
his sexuality.
I think I got him on there too.
He
Though.
did use it as a gay Tupac, yes, but even that is not that flamboyant and crazy as what Magic Johnson's been doing.
bro, the flamboyancy and craziness of who you like that doesn't even have like that don't even matter.
I feel like that's more of a
not even a
target
scale.
than what,
Like
I feel like that's more of a target of ridicule than what Jesse is. Because Jesse could walk around and be looked at as a regular person, whereas you're gonna look at Magic Johnson's son and know he's gay off rip.
We talking about Juicy Moliere?
Yeah, we talking about Jesse.
Yeah.
Like you can look at Juicy, you can look at Juicy and not know he's gay. You can look at him and not know he's gay, but if you look at Magic Johnson, then you're gonna know off rip that nigga's gay.
Nah, Juicy kind of look. He light skin off rip. I'm already thinking like.
Yep.
Thank God we don't got no light skins in this joint right now.
Terrell as a baby.
Terrell was yellow.
Oh, I have a question.
Nah, Terrell Brown. He a 10.
What's up, Reek?
Would y'all allow your kids to identify themselves as the opposite sex if they want to, like, growing up?
What age?
Yeah. Yes. What age?
7.
Like, D-Wade's son age, like 12, 13?
No, too young.
You gotta be at least.
Nah,
16.
I'm too young,
At
man.
least
You gotta be at least graduating high school, because if you know what college you want to go to and all that,
You gotta be 21 for me.
All right, so
Nah, you gotta be at least 16 because by 15 I understood who I
like the opposite
was
sex.
it
Job with it.
Say it again.
Would you say Tariq?
I personally feel like I wouldn't want to do that because I feel like at one point if you like attracted to something else, but to be identified as another thing that you're not, like I don't know. I don't believe in it.
Hi guys.
What was the question? What was the question?
I said, would you let your
allow
child
yourself to identify as the opposite sex, son or daughter, opposite sex?
At what age?
Identify, yes, but the sex change, no.
Yeah, thanks.
Because if your child at the age of 6 feels like he's a girl, who am I to like keep forcing? Like if he really feels like he's a girl, who am I to keep forcing you're a boy on?
Nah, he too young. He too young. He don't know nothing.
I think he.
Nah, because I don't know. I feel like
at 6.
Personally,
Nah.
I don't know. When it comes to the gay thing, I don't know if you're born gay or something tragic.
There's no such thing as being born gay. You cannot be born gay. That's a learned habit.
That's what I'm saying.
bro.
I don't know if you're born
You
gay or
born
something
gay.
tragic in your life happens that makes you.
I think you're
You know what I mean? I feel like there are people that's born and they just like dudes.
Yeah.
Like I can't say that. If you look at the animal kingdom, there's no animal that just fucks the only
there's mad
sex.
gay
Like,
animals.
there's
There's
mad
mad
gay
gay
animals, bro. I feel like
penguins.
Yeah.
lions fuck male lions, bro.
Yeah.
Like I feel like humans are the closest things to animals. We just got all these fucking rules, bro.
There's
Like
mad gay
what?
animals.
I feel like there are people I feel like there are people that naturally born and they just like dudes, and there's girls that's naturally born and they like girls. Like I feel like that's normal.
That's how it works.
But I have kids that are like in middle school and all that, and they know like they're gay off the bat. Like
Off rib, like you know what you are. Like I feel like you know what you are. There are lions and tigers that's fucking each other, and they both niggas and they both females. Like that. This is normal, bro.
I think you can be born into just being attracted to the opposite sex.
I just feel like we was born into a generation of a whole bunch of rules, like way before us. We just born into a whole bunch of rules. You know, it was frowned upon back then, so it just trickled down to us now. But
I just don't like it seen with like little kids. Like little kids, it's like it shouldn't.
But I feel like what's crazy, because I can agree with you with little kids, yes.
And
But
I'm talking
what
about the transformation thing.
the transformation thing, I really don't like the. I feel like the identification thing. I feel like okay. But as far as transforming, because even Bruce Jenner at the age that he is, when he did it, he said he regret doing that surgery. You know what I mean? He regret having boobs and stuff, and he did it at age 50, 60 years old. So I feel like if you do it at that young age, you're going to regret that shit. You feel me? I feel like that's a drastic change, and you have to be like 25, 30 in the right mind, in a stable position to really want to do some shit like that. But if you are a 6-year-old boy and you feel like you're a girl and you want to be called Sarah, I cannot sit there and fight you every single day to call you Todd.
not only on top of that, it's not only Sarah. It's they. And then it's
oh my god,
that I don't know. I don't understand that.
A lot
I don't
of
understand
different
that.
other stuff now that we gotta keep up with too.
Shane was trying to explain that to me. The
Hashtag
day and them,
respectfully.
and that it's real confusing to me. I don't really understand. I'm like, that's fucking crazy because at 6 years old, if you ask me what I wanted to be an astronaut, and I know that's far fetched right now. Like,
all right.
Hey, you could be anything you want to be.
I can be whatever I want to be, but I cannot. Okay, and I know that. Okay.
Wait, what you said, Shane?
That's years of training and education. He's not going back to do that. He can't be no astronaut.
Wow, Shane. Wow.
Bro, can't be no astronaut right now, and I know that's true.
Jamal has a child at home. He's gonna take 12 years or whatever to become an athlete.
I got a big question. I got a big question. Who had a bigger impact on Brooklyn, Pop Smoke or Biggie?
All right.
Yo, I'm shutting this down. I'm not participating.
No. Let's talk realistically. Let's not talk off a hype. No, let's not talk off a hype.
Took the room. You hear me?
Let's not talk off a hype because if you name a top 5, niggas be like, yo, who's your top 5? Biggie, Nas, Tupac, and then they name 2 more people. Let's talk for real. Because Biggie only got 1 studio album. Who had a bigger? Who shook the room bigger? Pop Smoke or Biggie?
Bro,
Biggie,
what do you mean?
I think.
Wow.
I'm people still talking about Biggie to this day.
Bro, Jamal.
Why though?
Longevity in itself. It's crazy.
That's just like saying that. I feel like the Biggie reference is just like saying who's the best in basketball, LeBron James or Michael Jordan.
LeBron.
If you look at the fucking numbers, LeBron James is better. But niggas is always going to say Michael Jordan.
Because you got 6 rings.
It's valid. If you're talking about that, you could say like if you're talking about best rapper of all time, there's mad rappers that are better than Biggie, no kid.
No, I'm
but
just
if you're
talking
talking about
these,
like impact on Brooklyn versus
these 2
Pop Smoke,
rappers.
that's not a good like.
I'm just talking about
comparison.
these 2 rappers with the short time that they have, because both of them only dropped 2 studio albums within the time that they was here before they died. So within that time, who had a bigger impact?
And a mixtape.
Because I feel like Pop Smoke seen the world because of the internet, because of social media. Pop Smoke got to places where Biggie wasn't allowed to.
But
Biggie
Biggie
was more
still
of a
got the
local
global impact though.
He still had a global
don't
impact.
Put this video out because I don't want Jamel to get slandered on the internet. Do not put this.
What? I'm not saying no. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Pop Smoke is better than Biggie.
Hey,
I'm not saying Pop Smoke is better than
audio.
Nah,
I'm
Jamal
saying with the help of the internet, huh?
I know what you're talking about. Pop Smoke does not have a bigger impact than Biggie. Biggie's lyrics have been in every popular rapper's
Is
song.
niggas in Africa doing Biggie's dance
I
though?
don't think Pop Smoke gonna be in no
Is
museum.
Is niggas in Africa doing Biggie's dance?
You're not gonna be talking about Pop Smoke in 2 years. Biggie
Is
been
niggas-
gone for how long?
I just want to know if niggas in Africa.
We have to say that like that.
Before Pop Smoke?
It's true. Like
Jamal, people are reciting Biggie's lyrics in Africa. What are you talking about?
They were walking in Africa too.
Yes, because Michael Jackson.
But the guy that was walking in Africa.
But which one is better though? They could memorize a fucking Biggie verse or Pop Smoke dance, bro. Like which one is like?
I'm not saying no. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Pop Smoke was better than Biggie. Biggie was definitely better than Pop Smoke.
No, we're just talking about impact.
I'm saying the impact with the help of the internet, because Pop Smoke was able to reach places Biggie couldn't do. Album sales back then.
So then why? So if that's the case, and they have one major resource that's differentiating them, then there's no reason to really compare.
Do you think Pop Smoke?
If you're saying it like that, then Biggie got no chance.
But you can't take that fact.
If you're saying it relatively to what like was going on, like if you're saying like as far as Biggie could go, I guess he went as far as he could go. And if Pop Smoke,
But actually, we could keep it on that same point because Biggie is still relevant on the internet.
And so it's just like the LeBron James and Jordan factor. You can't say, "Oh, we can't compare them."
No, I don't like comparing
that anyway.
Pop Smoke to LeBron or Jordan. That's a lot.
I just feel like the impact. I just feel like
I cannot give him that yet.
I'm not giving him. I'm not comparing him to LeBron or Jordan, but I'm just saying 2 rappers from Brooklyn that died in within 2 albums. The impact that they had within 2 albums, the time that they had.
Look. You can compare not location wise, but you can compare XXX influence to Biggie's influence. But not Pop
I feel like
Smoke.
that's the same thing though. I feel like Pop Smoke and XXX is the same exact thing.
X was actually saying things though and had like a straightforward like consistent
I feel
like things
like
that
we
he said
can't
all
have
the
this
time.
conversation because Pop Smoke hasn't lived long enough to like
Facts.
show us certain.
How old is Biggie when he died?
Like
How
20
old-
something.
25, 26.
25,
God
same
He
age.
just blew up like a couple months ago.
Nah,
so,
Pop Smoke
like,
was 20 years old.
How long was Biggie out for though?
Pop Smoke
Biggie was out for
known
probably like
and
5 years.
he's
5
known-
years. Yeah.
What?
5 years, bro.
That's a career,
He
bro.
wasn't out that
A lot
long.
of
That's what I'm
niggas-
saying. They both was out the same amount of time. It was just
Nah,
that
Pop Smoke only out for like a
Pop
year.
Smoke was like 1 year, kind of right, or 2
Yes.
months.
It was like 1 to 2 years.
Not even a year.
Yeah, like he just blew
Not
up.
even a whole year, bro.
Yeah,
My son came out summer.
yeah,
Facts. It's crazy.
Summertime, bro.
yeah. When I heard "Welcome to the Party," that was like May.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nah, you know who this comparison has to be? It has to be Bobby Shmurda versus Pop Smoke.
There you
That
go.
would be.
Oh yeah,
There we go.
yeah.
And you know Bobby taking it.
There we go.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
The hat still ain't come down.
I don't feel like Bobby even had an opportunity. He only dropped good
Because
songs.
if you guys say this, it's Bobby. Like
Bobby don't have an album out,
over Pop.
It's Bobby.
Brought back Brooklyn, bro.
but he never dropped the album yet.
How long Bobby? Look, how long Bobby been in jail for?
Bobby been in
About
jail
6
for
9
6 years.
And we still
before
waiting
everybody
for him
found
to
out he was
come
a
out.
snitch.
Huh?
Yo, Bobby.
The fans is still waiting for him, just
Nah, I
like
ain't
he's still
gonna
waiting for
front.
TK, and
Listen,
TK
I'm
only
talking
dropped
about
one
impact,
song.
yo.
TK not coming out of jail.
6 9
You know,
6
hold on,
9
wait,
influenced
wait.
Last
Free
of School, bro.
TK, this nigga only dropped one
Wait,
song.
wait.
What Tariq said?
6
I said,
9
so we gotta put 6 9 in this conversation too, though.
Oh my
No,
god.
but
Before he was a snitch.
Oh,
Before
I
he thought he
mean,
was a
no,
snitch,
no.
bro. Before
okay,
that.
before
Objectively,
that,
bro,
people was not
objectively,
taking
Reek,
6
you
9
right.
seriously.
Nobody was taking 6 9 seriously. He was just
He
a
was
big
like a
troll.
joke,
He was a troll.
Nah, y'all age wasn't
Bro, he
taking
was
6
he
9
was
seriously.
booming, bro.
Y'all
He
niggas.
was
His
booming
music
because he
was,
was trolling.
but him
He was
as a
all over the
person-
radio, bro.
Because he
I'm
was
sorry.
trolling. Name 1 6 9 song that was on his last album.
Stupid.
That's the only song because it was stupid.
Fifi
It was
too,
the
right?
kids. Yo,
Fifi was
it
on
was
it.
the kids influence that he
Tati?
influenced the kids.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
be.
Tati.
And they didn't really care about all of the moral, like all of the things that everybody cared about. Nobody cared about that. Like all the kids don't care about that shit. So like even to right now, 6 9 still like a lot of kids' favorite rapper.
That's a fact.
Of
His
course.
followers way up.
True, yeah.
Of course, his followers went up by like 700K when he came out of jail, son.
But if
Right,
you put
bro.
him in a
My son was a
conversation
poster.
with him, Pop Smoke, and Bobby, it's still Bobby.
It's
Yeah,
Bobby.
that's
It's,
Bobby.
Bobby,
I
though,
think
yeah.
Bobby
it could
got
be
the
Bobby
wheels
for
rolling
another
in
like
Brooklyn.
10 years or 5 years or
That's
so.
Bobby
But
for me too,
You
bro.
know, but the thing about it, I feel like what happens is we have these artists that go to jail and we wait for them to come out of jail. When they come out of jail, they're never the same.
my son
Name a
Gucci
rapper that
Mane,
went to jail and came out with the same clout. Lil Wayne couldn't even do that shit.
Chief.
Who?
Chief.
But Chief
Chief
wasn't
Keef?
in jail that long.
Chief
Nah,
Keef
Meek Mill.
exactly a year.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Meek.
Came out, he dropped Bang 3.
Meek didn't even do 2
Meek
years.
Mill. There we go.
Oh, Meek, yeah, Meek had more clout when he came out.
Meek didn't do 2 years, and the reason
And
why he
Boosie,
had
too.
clout, the reason why Meek had clout is because who he associated himself with in that documentary.
That's,
Other
his,
than that,
that's his business. He still, at the end of the day, had more clout when he got out of jail.
at least 4+ years, at least doing more time than Kodak. Who came? I feel like Kodak is probably the only rapper that's going to come out right now and could still continue his shit because he's still relevant.
I got Bobby.
Bobby hasn't been relevant on social media for years.
When Bobby Shmurda come home, bro, it's gonna be a vibe, bro.
I'm telling you, it's going to be a vibe. It's going to be a vibe because of New York.
A movie, bro.
It's going to be a movie because of New York.
But
it's gonna
New
be
York is
worldwide.
what everybody else want to be like that anyway. Welcome to the Party was popping in New York for like a good month and change before.
True. Look what Pop Smoke
same
had
thing.
Diddy and all them niggas doing.
Same thing with Panda.
You know how we get Ransom, Lil Tecca. Yeah,
What happened to that nigga?
Now we got to talk about that now too because
What?
we was talking about Brooklyn Impact and all that. Designer went to Ye and nothing happened. So if we gonna talk about Brooklyn
I think
Impact,
look.
how Bobby went to jail and is still relevant, and Designer had a big ass deal and couldn't do nothing with it.
I have a theory.
Look
I have
at
a theory
everybody
about
on Ye's camp. They're going through the same problem.
I have a theory about the whole Designer Kanye thing. I think Kanye made an impulsive decision in signing Designer No Cap. And I feel like he didn't really think about like the longevity of the career, like the same way of like Cudi or Big Sean or like any of them. Like,
No, what I think, I agree with what you're saying. Kanye signed him. The reason why Kanye signed him is because of the hype that came around him sounding like Future at the time. Because you remember he came out, he was sounding like Future, and everybody's like, they couldn't tell who it was. And he wanted to take a person and reciprocate that vibe. So that's why he signed Designer. But Designer couldn't come through with other songs. That's the problem. He couldn't come through with another
that
hit.
don't seem like how.
Designer got like 2 good songs and 2 good features.
And if you look at everybody else on Kanye's camp that's successful, they have that one-track mind. You can't compare Big Sean to Designer because Big Sean is running his own career. Cudi is running his own career. Kanye don't have shit to do with their career. If Kanye don't lean on Designer, Designer don't got shit coming. You feel me? If he don't give him
but everybody that started with Kanye was leaning on Kanye a little bit.
I don't think Big Sean ever leaned on Kanye.
What?
Nah, Big Sean said in interviews.
Boy,
leaned on him how?
Oh damn!
Remember, production.
Big Sean called Kanye dad. No cap.
I mean, production-wise, yeah, but I don't feel like as far as leading my career, Kanye is good with
Once you got Kanye in production and your shit is doing good.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like as far as designers,
Kanye got Big Sean and Chris Brown feature.
To lead him. He needed Kanye to lead him because he had no direction. Designer don't know what the fuck.
He ain't leading nobody right now, though.
Kanye
his own shit.
What he did when he was making albums at the same time, he was mad overwhelmed. Like he just really needs to focus on himself and stop picking up.
Look at how he did. Look at how he did Tiana Taylor, Nas, and all them niggas when he dropped all their albums within 2 weeks.
What the fuck is son?
No video, no nothing. He did them dirty, bro.
Yo, but I don't look at Kanye as a music figure no more. He's fashion to me now. Like he's not even.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like niggas have no choice but to feel like that anyway, since he just gonna put out gospel music. So it's just like.
But
I don't care what y'all say.
No, that album fire. But
I'm
we'll
not
never
replay
get
value.
like, in concert. Like we'll never get the same. It won't be.
But that album is not doing numbers though.
We'll never.
Yeah.
And if you listen to
talk numbers, then we can't talk about nobody. Yeah. Let me tell you, I went to Ye concerts. He don't backtrack and play them old songs at all.
Artists don't even like that. True artists really don't even like doing that.
That's a fact.
Most
people don't want to watch the old
What do you
videos.
mean? Taj is here.
Okay.
That's
Wait.
Bro, I'm about to swallow you.
Hold up.
You just hopped off the motorcycle?
Taj, why you don't have pop smoke on your wall, bro? Yeah, we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it.
That's a good one.
Shit like that.
Shit
like that. Movie. You feel me? Wow. Come on, man. They know.
Nah, I'ma holla at y'all.
Wheel and come again.